What's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button for me. This is Drinks with JD. Mr. Inka, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. You know, I'm just, ever since I met you and ever since I've seen you on Instagram, I've just been excited to interview you. So,
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
No doubt. All right, so since it's our first time sitting down together, please introduce yourself to the Planet S.O.N audience. Can you please let them know who you are, where you're from, and what you do?
So my name's Inka. I go by MC Inka. I'm from San Diego, right here, born and raised in the south side of San Diego, and I'm a rapper. I do music. I'm an MC. I'm an artist, all around. So.
No doubt. Okay. Well, you know how you just mentioned how you're born and raised here in San Diego, right?
Yeah.
So, what part of San Diego were you raised in, and also what schools did you go to?
I was raised in the south side, so I was in Imperial Beach and Chula Vista area mostly.
Yeah.
And I went to a shitload of schools, but when I was younger, I lived in TJ.
Yeah.
And I was born over here, but I lived in TJ when I was, 5, 6, 7. And then we came out to live in here in Imperial Beach. And then when I was a teen, we moved out to Chula Vista. So I went to Mar Vista Middle, Mar Vista High, and then I went to Chula Vista High. And I don't want to say all the schools, but I ended up at the MAC Project. I don't know, you heard of the MAC Project?
No, I have not.
All the bad kids go there, but
Okay.
it was a good school. And I grew up around this area, so.
Okay. Well, so you know how right now you mentioned how you lived in TJ for a while.
Yeah.
How was that experience? Like, did you come over here for school, or did you go to school in Mexico?
Yeah. So when I was born, my mom left out to TJ to live over there, right after I was born. So I actually got the shot, the Mexican shot.
For sure.
Just to prove it. And we went, because all my family's over there.
Yeah.
And I actually went to school over there. So my first language is Spanish. I didn't learn English till I was in 6th grade.
Yeah.
And 5th, 6th grade. And then we actually went to school over there. So I did kinder first, 2nd, 3rd year over there.
Wow.
And then we came to live over, because we had a pad over there, a bigger house, and then we came to live over here. And we just moved over here to Imperial Beach. But my mom used to come over here for work, so she would be gone all day. And that's, that's what I remember, when I was younger, that my mom being gone a lot, because we would live over there, but she would work over here. And we would go to school over there, but she would work on this side of the border. And she would leave super early, and then she wouldn't come home till late at night.
Of course, because it's a different dynamic.
Yeah.
Especially for let's say people who aren't from San Diego, they don't see how that's a part of our culture. How even today, people live in TJ or in Mexico. I know one of my friends, he lives as far as Ensenada. And then he comes every morning, and he goes back to Ensenada every night. Yeah, no, he does. Fortunately, he does. Fortunately, he does. Yeah, but that's a part of our culture, here in San Diego.
Yes, exactly. No. So coming back and forth is not a thing for us. We grew up doing that, and I'm actually really grateful for that experience, because it teaches you, the different. It's hard and it's good, because I know when I go over there, I don't feel Mexican enough, and I know I hear a lot of Mexican American people, Chicanos, say the same thing. You go over there, you're not Mexican enough. You're over here, you're not American enough. So, but I'm still grateful for that experience. I liked living out there. It was different. It was a different lifestyle, but I'm mostly from over here.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I understand. So, let's say, obviously, how you shared that you do music, right? Yeah. So, other than music, when you were growing up, what else interests you?
I used to draw. I used to do poetry.
Oh, wow.
I did get into drawing a lot, and I was a little bit of an artist, but everything, if you don't use it, you lose it. So I kind of stopped when I was in high school. I was just a bad kid in high school, so I stopped drawing, but I always continued poetry.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Now, poetry, right? Did that lead you into your interest with music?
I always liked music, but I grew up on a lot of Mexican music.
Okay.
So that's when I was younger, and when I started coming to school on this side of the border right here in San Diego, I started realizing, damn, I'm a little different because they would mention artists, that I didn't know. And then it was until like 6th grade that I started picking up on hip hop and shit. But I grew up on a lot of really Mexican music. But I do think poetry had a thing to do as I grew and it developed. It kind of led me that way.
Okay, no doubt.
So,
when did you know that you fell in love with the hip hop genre?
When I heard Cypress Hill,
there you go.
I was like, I think I was like in 6th or 7th grade. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But it was Black Sunday, the album. My cousin, shout out to my cousin.
Classic album.
Fanes, he put me on, because he was a little bit older than me, so he was already getting into hip hop and, finding different artists. And he brought Marshall Mathers LP, and then he brought the Cypress Hill. And fucking Cypress Hill just blew my mind. I was oh my God, this is so sick.
Yeah.
I was pretty young still, but that's kind of what got me into it. Especially him, being Latino and then, like being in the hip hop, like that shit was just sick to hear it in English.
Yeah.
And Spanish. Like, oh
both.
my God, like, and mind you, at the time I mostly spoke Spanish.
Yes.
So that right there did it for me.
Legendary group.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, speaking about Cypress Hill, I know that, because I follow you on Instagram, I saw that on your stories, you actually opened up for Be Real a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. So I didn't open up for him.
Oh, okay.
I did. He had a one shot. It was called One Shot.
Yeah.
And mind you, I don't even know. I don't know if that's his dispensary. I even forgot the name of the dispensary. Damn, that's terrible.
Yeah,
but,
it's all good.
I remember it was called One Shot. Oh, it's not too long ago.
Yeah.
My highest. Okay, so it was, they did a one shot. So they selected a few artists from San Diego. And pretty much what you did, you got to perform in front of Be Real and Exhibit.
Wow.
So I was like, oh my God. But I'm not going to even lie. I fucked up because it's called One Shot, right? But I'm the type of person, like, I need details ahead of time.
Okay.
I do like to be prepared. So I asked questions, and the girl that gave me all the details, she was like, oh yeah, you got 2 minutes, to do your thing. I'm like, okay. They seem pretty strict about it. So I was like, 2 minutes, fuck it. I'll do 2 songs in 2 minutes, and like half and half. I did like a little mix. And then as soon as when I was performing in front of them, as soon as it was switching over to the other song, they cut me off.
Oh, wow.
They're like, it's called One Shot. It's supposed to be one song. I was like,
but I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes.
So,
let me go.
But still, I felt like I messed up there completely. But I was like, oh, well, I got to be like, like kind of where she's at, like right here,
perform for Be Real and Exhibit. That's
exactly,
amazing.
So for it, like, I wish Be Real would know, like, I started this shit because I heard
because of Be Real, because of Cypress Hill, exactly.
So that was really cool,
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was a cool experience. I wish I would have done it differently, but next time,
Yeah, that's cool.
Hopefully there'll be a next time.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously we're speaking about Be Real and Cypress Hill, right? Who else influenced you in your journey of hip hop?
Lauryn Hill for sure.
Yeah.
I did a lot of, I used to listen to Chicano rap more back in the day. So, and even, I wasn't like big on Little Rob, like shout out Little Rob anyway.
Of course,
but like I wasn't like
San Diego legend.
Big on him. But I used to listen to Little One, Mr. Shadow, and I then started listening to Outkast a lot. I used to love Outkast, and
because they're so different, they're so diverse.
Yeah, Big Pun for real. Like Big Pun was just like whoa.
Amazing MC. Amazing MC.
Me being Mexican, seeing a Latino out there doing it like that was like super sick. And like not to mention Tupac, baby.
Of course.
Those go without being said. But those were some of the people. Little Kim, I always loved Little Kim. I not too big on her new stuff no more, but like back in the day,
Yeah.
But then again, I still do listen to all kinds of music, not just hip hop. Like I grew up on like the old school Shakira, I loved her back in the day, and Mexican music. So a lot of rock en español too, and when you listen to the lyrics to that, like it did inspire me, to. Now when I write my lyrics and stuff, backed up by all of that.
No doubt. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I saw, well, again, on your IG, right, that you recently attended a Glorilla concert. Glorilla. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, so you, I mean, since, you know, she's a female rapper, you know, how is it, like, does it encourage you or does it inspire you to support your fellow female MCs?
Day.